When it comes to retail shopping, statistically, there is no day more harmful to your physical well-being than Black Friday. It's a day that can even be fatal. In 2008, customers broke down the doors at a Walmart in Valley Stream, New York, and an employee was killed in the ensuing stampede. Since then, the Occupational Safety and Health Administration, or OSHA, has issued safety guidelines for stores wanting to avoid a similar incident. And why do people go so crazy on Black Friday? It's the deals, of course. The deals, the opportunity to get a 32-inch plasma TV for $179, the chance to finish all your Christmas shopping in one go, the super big, mega huge, doorbuster Black Friday deals! Promises of such gargantuan savings have traditionally made Black Friday the most profitable shopping day of the year. Indeed, a number of businesses that operate at a financial loss between January and November, once marked red in ledger books, report sales during the holiday season that make the entire year profitable. Profits, by the way, are written in black ink, hence Black Friday. But the only problem is both the name and the savings of Black Friday aren't exactly what they seem. Let me explain. The first instances of the term Black Friday actually have nothing to do with accounting jargon, but with a newsletter from the Philadelphia Police Department in the 1960s lamenting the huge crowds, traffic jams, and general chaos on the day after Thanksgiving. It was not a term of endearment for Philly cops, not by a long shot. Despite efforts to change the name to Big Friday, the term stuck, so it was left to marketing executives to put a positive spin on the whole thing, and that's how you get the black ink theory. And indeed, like the name, the promised savings of Black Friday are largely an illusion as well. An illusion carefully designed for you, the customer, to act as irrationally and stupidly as possible. Big box stores like Walmart and Target and Best Buy don't put everything out for sale on Black Friday. Instead, they put out select items as loss leaders, products sold at or close to a loss for the company, to get you in the door, and amongst everything else, they're still selling at a high margin. You've got the TV, but now you need the normally priced wall mount, the normally priced HDMI cables, and the normally priced Roku. Actually, when you look again, you see that the Roku, though normally priced, comes with a $40 rebate, which you can get back in 2 months. Not bad, except for about 60% of rebates never get fulfilled because people just forget or they fail to comply with all the print requirements they didn't read when rushing around Best Buy in a frenzy. Indeed, retailers know exactly what it's like to be in a hectic shopping environment, and they exploit it to the extreme. They know that rebates feel good, but people forget. They know that warranties may seem like peace of mind in the checkout lane, but actually fuel a $15 billion industry of pure profit. Oh, that pure profit! Feels so good! They know that we shop by means of rationalization and justification, that by putting a super expensive item next to a normally priced one will increase the sales of the latter because we don't see price, we see price difference. They know everything that this article by economic researchers proved with the help of MRI scans, that we are not rational actors when we shop, but that the image of a deal lights up our brain with pleasure like a Christmas tree, and that we choose between that pleasure and the pain of spending when deciding on a purchase. Retailers do everything they can to remove the immediate pain of spending, hence rebates, in-store credit cards, installment plans, and the like. But it's these things, often riddled with hidden fees and hula hoops, that end up killing and eclipsing the savings you thought you were getting in the first place. As Derek Thompson writes in The Atlantic, the first and last rule of prices is that nobody knows what anything is really worth. Shoppers are guided by shallow clues, this is cheaper than that, and latent emotions. It just feels like a good deal, rather than knowledge and deliberate thinking. But this isn't just the case for Black Friday, an increasingly anachronistic term in a world of Cyber Mondays and Gray Thursdays where Santa is an employee of Ford and Chevy and Mercedes-Benz. It's true the whole year round. Perhaps in this case, the black ink theory is worth keeping in mind. It's the retailers that go into the black on Black Friday, not the customers. Think of it that way, and it's easier to see that despite every single ad saying otherwise, the day was never really about you. It's about them.
Black Friday deals up in the store, getting presents and so much more. That's my holiday, that's my kind
Hey everybody, thanks for watching, and happy Thanksgiving. There is so much more to say about Black Friday, particularly how it relates to economic inequality in our country. I didn't get into that, but if you want to read more about it, you can find that in the description. This Thanksgiving, I am grateful to you, all of you. Thank you so much for watching and engaging. All the comments on last week's video about sexism were amazing, incredibly thought out, and I'm so glad I got to have the conversation with you in comments. That's where it's always happening. So I'm in comments and you can comment and I will respond to you. Make sure to follow me on Twitter if you haven't already. A lot of you guys did last week. Thank you for that. And I will see you next time.
Super big, mega huge, Black Friday, doorbuster deals!
That's my commercial voice. You can find my resume for voiceover work in the description. I have no resume.